Tom. Always a pleasure to see you.
Good to have you here, mate.
Thank you for 5 minutes together.
No problem.
So I'd like to talk a little bit about your history, where you've come from. Maybe a lot of people don't know. You know, these days they're seeing Soma as a celebrity over with My Kitchen Rules back home in Turkey. MasterChef, sorry. My Kitchen Rules, there's the first one.
There's no My Kitchen Rules yet.
That's the next one. So MasterChef. So if we can talk a little bit about life before, where you've gotten to with MasterChef, and how Turkey has an influence on your life being in Australia, and then talk a little bit about how you're connected to your venues. You know, Anderson, Effendi, very successful venues, amazing places to eat. I, go there with my family a lot and have great experiences. So, yeah, just shoot. Let's talk.
Yeah, I mean, I came to Australia 25 years ago in 1995, and then we decided to open up Effendi in 2007, when my second kid was just born. And then we opened up Anason in 2014. So that's been, no, 2000, no, what am I talking about? 2016, it's been 3 years. And last year I signed up for MasterChef Turkey, a call out of a blue. I didn't understand what they were asking me for. I thought they knew that I was going to Turkey, which I go every year to do a food tour with Meyve Mara. And while I was there, they were starting to shoot MasterChef. So when they called me, I thought they wanted me as a guest judge and guest chef. I said, yeah, I'll do it while I'm in there. It will be great fun to do it in Turkish, because I'm a big fan of MasterChef in here. And then I realized after a while that they wanted me as one of the main judges. And I said, hang on, that's a bit more challenge than what I thought, what I set out to be. And then they said, oh no, look, it's only going to be 2 months. That ended up being 3, ended up being 4.
It is similar to Sydney. Your life here is very much hands-on. You're very much active in your businesses, whereas over there you're a bit of a superstar. So the life between the two locations, if you want to touch on that, and family life, how that sort of impacts being overseas.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite funny because I'm in there as a true TV chef. I don't have a restaurant, I don't have any businesses. I'm just famous for being famous and just on the TV, So all my businesses are in here. Luckily, I have an amazing team that can run that ship without my daily supervision. I love spending time in Turkey, my homeland, because that's where I get inspirations from. I never lost the contact. I always spend about a month a year in there. My mom and dad are there, and I go there. I find a reason to go there and have some relationship with the food, either a food conference or a cooking commitment or something like that.
When Barangaroo first opened, and I think I'm a little bit more privy to know this because we've got a very small store in Barangaroo. But
beautiful store.
Thank you. How did you get involved in that, and how did Barangaroo even come? Did it come via Effendi, or if you want to talk about?
I had emails and messages from the team, but I didn't respond because I wasn't ready, and I was really scared of doing something in the city because of the failure rate being so big. So I was worried about it when they approached me, so I didn't return back the call. And one day when we were working on the book on just table next to us, someone knocked the door and just came up with that shiny, glossy Barangaroo thing, and I said, I'm not going to be fooled by that. I did. I studied tourism and hotel management, and I did Master of Business Administration, so I come from a total different background. That I've done all the business part before I open up my restaurants. Then I learned how to be a good chef in my restaurant. So I've done it the other way around. But I was just sitting there on a beautiful day, the afternoon, sun shining through, ferries going to Darling Harbour, and I said, this is like Bosphorus in Istanbul. I said, if I can only capture people like myself that yearn for that feeling, having a nice seafood, Mediterranean Turkish style of seafood dinner on the water while ferries are going by, sun is setting, it's gonna work.
Just, you mentioned your passion of produce. It's amazing and great to see you. For example, I leave Flemington Market on a Saturday morning and I arrive at the fish market, our retail store, and I see you there looking at all the produce. It's great to see how enthusiastic and motivated you are.
I'm also checking you on balance, making sure that I had the best things.
How hard is it to access what you need to achieve Turkish cuisine here in Australia?
Look, 25 years ago it was very difficult. I remember my first job at a hotel was the chef asked me, he said, do the stuff meal. And I said, I'll do dolma, do you have any capsicums? And he said, yeah, he just brought me this huge red capsicum that I never seen in my life, you know, because the Turkish dolma capsicums, as you know, they are this small. So it was one of the worst meals that I ever cooked because, you know, the thing didn't cook, the rice wasn't cooked enough.
There you go, without the product. You know?
Yeah, because I'm not used to it, you know. And I came to Australia, there was only one eggplant.
Yeah, well.
You know, you don't have to specify what kind of eggplant you want.
Yeah.
But the amount of the variety that you have now, it's amazing. Yeah. And it's just that the chefs are pushing it, the customers are demanding it. That's why it's very important to have multicultural restaurants that are trying different things and they produce it and it becomes mainstream.
Yeah, absolutely. So always a pleasure.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.